Seriously. Oh, are they going to see the Chinooks? Is the Chinook on its way back as well? Trying to see a train. Shall I tell you to see a train, or can you see what we've been doing our whole life here in Portsmouth? There we go. Got another one coming through. This has been my life for 6 years, since I literally came from Downing Street after the adoption notice was put on Aaron and Faith, and this is what we have done. Hang on, this is what we've done. We've watched the trains. Where's the train going? Who knows? It needs a destination, doesn't it? These roads and train maps are mapped out so precisely that every single train knows every single route of where it's going. I know where I'm going soon. Queen's Bench. I've got no choice. I've been summoned and served with a warrant to arrest me and cease of all of the content of my property. And I'm now really not happy. More so because I've got my 2 boys bathed in their PJs and ready to go for a walk to the shop. And we come straight out of our door and both of my boys land head first into a puddle. Oh look, my friends are here just as we're coming round corner. They love it when I pop out. They just pop out and say hello, don't they? Yeah. Just on cue, just on time. Oh, he's just done it again. Elijah, look, show us yourself. Look at your trousers. Yeah, you don't look so bad. Your coat's thing. But only my 2. Literally, I have been... Oh, parking ticket. This is all about parking tickets. This is all parking tickets now catching up with me. This is all my parking tickets, and this is just the first one to come through the door out of... Oh, seriously, from the day they took my children, they then took my car. They then had me evicted. They had the content of all of my home. Oh, we don't need to go this way. We can go this way tonight, can't we? Go this way. Go on, cross the road quickly. I need you both across the road. Go, 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 go. Get your jacket. Don't get it wet. No, you need a jacket on. Why? No. All right. Because I'm not picking dimps up today, and we can just head straight to the shop. Why? Because I've got money on my cash card. These little Fokker things have... this is going to get really difficult with all of this stuff now. You can't even go to restaurants, clubs, nothing, without your phone now being on track and trace. Check and trace, track and trace, whatever it is. Shiloh, no, you got your pyjamas on, dude. Not in the puddles. I know you got your wellies on, but it was more to keep you dry, less you splashing in puddles at this particular point. And they want me to force my kids. I know they want to go there, but look, this is the nursery. It's got some tyres. It's got some lids from bins. What do you want to have a look at? Can I have the coat though, please? You want to see the taxi without the wheel on it? Just wait a minute while I do this and I'll take you over. I'll take you over. And this is the nursery. It's got 2 broken tractors. And this is the school. And this is across from where I live. Elijah, come on, Shiloh. Now this is how I educate my children. Come on, Elijah wants to go and have a look at this. This is how I educate my children. Let's get past its reg number. Wow, look. Look.
We're going to take the wheels off. Can I touch it?
Well, no, it's on see that under there? It's on a jack. So that's now holding it up. So, and it's somebody else's property, so we can't touch it. But you can learn from it.
Oh, wait.
And you can see.
Look at what we sent.
Yeah, you don't touch because it's not your property.
Look at that. Take his wheels off. Take his wheels off. What that? What that? Insect. From the insect. Look, fans. Oh, there's... That's super. That's got a rim. Look. It's got a tire. My God.
Tell me about it. What do you know on there already?
Wow.
Without touching, what do you know on there already? What are they called?
Cars. They're cars.
Okay, so what can you see? What parts of the cars?
Look. That's a real fan. Yeah. To go.
What is it?
Fan go.
Fan.
Yeah.
And what does... don't touch, I said. What does the fan do?
Spins and goes. And it makes the air condition. Look at that. That's a real wire in a car. You can't have a wire in a car. Crazy. Hey, look. A pipe for the petrol. There's the pipe for the petrol. Where? We go around the car. And there. It's real. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that pipes. Look at him there. Right over there. Look. A petrol breaker. Oh, I think. Let's see what's. Oh, the generator. Have a look at this. I think the generator.
There's a generator on it, is there?
The back of the van.
Okay.
In the back of. Let's see the back. Oh, wait a minute. What kind of badge that is?
What does it say?
I don't know.
Peugeot.
Oh, look.
Oh, quick, train, go. Go on, quick.
Oh, we missed it.
Go on, might catch another one.
Oh, no.
So anyway, that's how I teach my kids.
Where's that from now?
What does what say?
Oh, no.
Where?
Is that so now?
Where? Go and show me what you're seeing. Watch the puddle.
Mud.
Not now.
What does that say?
Right, well tell me what the letters are.
I don't know.
Go on.
I can't.
You can. Go on then. Caution. Reversing vehicles. And we got CTV. All the way around the planet.
Look at that, Mud. We get out here.
You got your wellies on the wrong feet.
What? I don't mean that.
So anyway, basically today the bailiffs have been at my house. I wasn't in the best of moods because I was actually resting. And
Mom.
I'm in the middle of literally bringing a judicial review, a compensation judicial review and criminal action against Flintshire County Council. And unfortunately, I have to bring Portsmouth County Council to court. Stay there, you've got madman's cars. Stay there, stay there. No, we got Egypt's about. Come on, Egypt's about, move. Move! Elijah, now! When you see certain cars pulling into certain places with certain people in it, you don't have your kids around, mate. You move. Egypt's. Gangster wannabes, drug dealers, people who carry weapons, basically. People who launder money. So basically, people who stay off of the system and live constantly looking over their shoulders, basically. And they deal weed, coke, drugs. I'm going off the other way now. So anyway, basically, yeah, I had the bailiffs there today. Wasn't expecting it because most of the stuff, leave it darling, is in order-ish. My paperwork is in order per se, and in my head I know where I'm up to, but visually on paper I'm still having to deal with all the paperwork from literally going from being self-employed. Elijah, Shiloh, move please, thank you. So basically, I'm on universal credits now, but I have a massive amount of universal credits taken off of me for the tax credits for Aaron and Faith and Liam and Daniel. So basically, in 2010, I was part of a government self-employed program to go self-employed over a 28-week time frame. And within that time frame, we had to achieve certain goals. And mine was obviously Challenge Britain, as you now know, as Step Up Britain. And then we had to do a press release, and that was the last stage of it. And I did my press release, which, as you know, went off into the media and was taken for something completely separate. I mean, it's only the Chorley Guardian, the Leyland Guardian and Lancashire Evening Post that have the original article. Daily Mail, Sun, all the other cunt-faced people that did what they did was just about something completely different, of course. Excuse me. So anyway, I don't have to worry about milk or basics today. I don't have to think about going to food bank or anything. I can just literally today get back, carry on. The boy's bedroom is nearly back to normal again. The thing is, I'll do it and it won't take long because obviously Elijah is at the age where he doesn't tip his toys out anymore. But this little one... does. So we still go through DVDs obviously not being put back in cases. Cars getting mixed up when I am that particular that I keep. Handheld small cars, police cars, all separate. Because when you're a mum, it doesn't matter if you're a single mum, it doesn't matter if you're a married mum, it doesn't matter if you have one kid or 50 fucking kids, or even the big kids, they all say the same thing. Mum, where is? And you have to go, it's in the second drawer down, 4 drawers in, on the round, on the it's in your wardrobe on the 3rd shelf, it's in your drawers by the it's in the car, it's by the Because if you say, I don't know, it's your stuff, take responsibility for it, it's crazy and mayhem. And when you're trying to get out the door and your kid goes, Mum, where's this? Or your partner wakes up in the morning and goes, have I got any socks? Yes, you got some fucking socks in your drawer. Okay, open your fucking drawer, open your eyes, and there are your socks. Because things meticulously go on your body into the wash. Well, no, they don't. They probably get thrown on the floor somewhere. And then they magically get off the floor, and they magically go in a laundry basket, and they magically go through 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 loads of washing, and then magically go on the line or in the dryer. Sorry, darling? Oh, you're not going on my shoulders yet, mate. I'm not ready for that yet. Not a chance. And depending on how organised and functional Mary Poppins is, they can even actually magically be ironed and put into the wardrobe. So when you wake up in the morning and you pick your clothes out from the wardrobe, there's this big magic cycle that's gone on during that. And sometimes washing machines are a nightmare. And sometimes you don't always get little stains out and you've got a little bit more to do. And it's the same as when the children wet the bed. Somebody's got to strip it, somebody's got to wash it, and somebody's got to put it back on there. That person is Mum. Mum, where's this? Mum, where's that? Mum's, where's this? So all I'm trying to do, yes, darling, is make Mum's home. Oh. There you go. Step back. So have you ever seen Wife Swap, yeah? So when Mum has to go into hospital, as I said the day before Aaron and Faith were taken, when Mum needs to get off the ship and go and excuse me, out of the road, and go and sort her own stuff out, whether she has to take her eye off the kids or the house, it has to be ran, because some people will look after your kids, some people even look after your dog, but not many people will look after your house and keep it exactly as it was. So when you come back into your house, so literally now I'm going down to the shop, and when I come back in, my house is going to be exactly as I left it. I haven't got a teenager in there that's been in the kitchen, made a sandwich, left the crumbs on the side, dishes on the side. I don't have Dean in there making bacon and egg sandwiches and leaving me the frying pan on the side. I don't have the boys in there with the girls while I'm going to the shop. And actually the girls always make an effort to tidy up, but bless their cotton socks, they throw it all in the same box. I don't have a cleaner. Oh, this is what I'm dealing with. Parking tickets. Parking tickets. Parking tickets. So, mind out the way, personal boundaries, dudes. Personal boundaries. Can you not do that? So, I don't know how many of these are coming at me. So anyway, I can't deal with anything. I've got 2 little boys here going, Mum, need to do this. Mum, want to go on my skateboard. Mum, want to go on my scooter. Mum, want to go and do this. Mum, want to go and do that. And then I've got Dean who's out doing his art and coming in and asking me about websites and copywriting and all this sort of stuff. And then I've got my mum who picks up the kids every Thursday, who's do this, do that, and block this and block that, and no, and don't do this. And all I'm trying to do is get on. We're going swimming, training, being healthy, active, and just having a really fucking good health plan for if the shit hits the fan and my kids break an arm, break a leg while skateboarding. I know a lot of people that haven't, but we do have this condition whether people believe us or not. And I have every right to my management plan and not having to keep having to deal with different people over and over and over again, because the problem is if I end up biting or barking at someone, I'm going to end up taking out shitloads of trauma on one person. Like tonight I've had to speak to my neighbour because somebody's been allowing her dog to wee in a garden under a tree. Yeah, please don't do that, Shiloh. And she does it deliberately. She lets him go off on the lead as she stands on the pavement and lets him go into her garden and wee on her over a thing. And then the thing is, she's coming out in the morning with her dog, yeah, and she's not understanding why her dog is getting all ratties because he can smell the other dog there, right? Now, if you haven't got a gate, you can't stop people from shitting in your own garden. And you have to have boundaries. I know my boundaries. My neighbour wasn't able to stand up for herself because she wasn't in. She was picking her grandson up. But I was able to stand there and say, excuse me, but you don't let your dog wee in my friend's garden. Well, she's not my friend, but my neighbour's garden. She isn't there to come out of her door and say, please don't let your dog wee up my tree. So it takes for somebody else to step in and say, excuse me, but don't let your dog wee up my neighbour's tree. Whatever I think of her, that's her garden. And she's got a grandson that likes to play and dig, and it doesn't need your dog's mess in their personal garden. And she actually stands there with this lead as she stands further back, and she's like, mind your own business. No, I won't mind my own business. Because my business is that once I am reformalised properly, officially with accountants and solicitors, I will never stop until I set a new standard and set a precedence. And I'm now going to court in 5 places. And the door's open for the Queen's Bench now, because the Queen's Bench has summoned that all of my possessions be my possessions, yes, my property, Shiloh, to the sum of one parking ticket is costing me £2,000 because of all their charges. Excuse me, please, out. They did this to me before, and I'd lost my home. I didn't have any belongings. My car was a car hire. I didn't have any other personal belongings. Liam and Daniel were no asset to them because they were too old, mate. Excuse me. They got Elijah and Shiloh. No, Aaron and Faith, mate. Elijah, can you move? Come on, come on. Thank you. Through. Right, hang on 2 seconds because I've got to get through face recognition a minute. Right, wait a second. Step back, please. Yeah, step back. This lady's before you. Are you waiting? Right, with me and stay with me at all times. Right, no, yeah, I know we're getting milk and sugar. This way. This way, with me. You stay with me. With me? No, we're getting our bits. No, I'm getting in and I'm getting out. Do you know what I don't like about places like this? You have to validate your conditions. Yeah, you can go and get your toy when we've got our bit. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. I've said you can have them 2 trucks as long as you behaved. Now, you can wait until we've got the shopping, and depending how you behave on the shopping depends whether I let you have it. I've only actually come for milk. Just get milk, Kelly, and get out. Get milk, sugar, and get out. Get milk and sugar and get out. Milk. Get sugar